Caddies in disc golf. Do they really help? Today we're going to find out, but there's a little twist. Let's come on out to the course and find out. I'm out here at Moraine Rotary Park playing a 9-hole loop, and I am playing Bad Caddie. So Bad Caddie is a game where every shot I would normally take, I have to take a shot that's uncomfortable or not the best shot for that approach or for that angle. We're going to see how good I can score using my entire bag, but as a bad caddy. Let's do it. All right, so we're starting off on hole number 9 here. It's our first hole, 300-foot par 4. We'll be going by all the course signs. A lot of them are par 4s when they're really probably par 3s like this one. Typically, this would be a backhand Tesla for me, just right up the right side, fade into the basket, normal straight shot. So Bad Caddie says to go with a forehand, but usually I do more of an overstable, like a destroyer type disc. We're going to do it with the photon and try to keep it a little bit flatter and kind of straight at it. Just a little bit of turn and then kind of come in. A little wobbly, a little wide, but I think that'll be all right. All right, so that actually came in here and landed, 12 feet away. So we'll just mark it and putt it out. Left side chains, no problem. Definitely wasn't concerned about that popping out. All right, so our second hole is hole number 10. It's a par 3, 245 feet straight out in the field. It's basically probably the easiest shot on the course. Normally I'll go with a Envy, just straight at it, see if I can get that slow drift and fall down right at the basket. Don't really know what else to do. I don't want to just do all four hands. So we'll go with the Spike Heiser mid-range shot. We're going to try to put a little bit height to get it right underneath this branch, high up in there, spike down by the basket if we know what we're doing. That's the shot Bad Caddie said to take. And looks like Bad Caddie got it parked again. Bad Caddie might be good Caddie. Maybe Bad Caddie knows what he's doing. I don't know if Bad Caddie's Bad Caddie if he's parking stuff, you know? But we'll take another 2 there. Move on to hole number 3 for us. All right, so our third hole is hole number 11, 360-foot par 4, right up in the middle of those trees. Typically, I'd go with a big sweeping shot with an understable driver. Going to use the same disc, but I'm going to try a roller. Full disclaimer, I've thrown 2 good rollers my entire life, and neither one of them were meant to be rollers. But we'll try. We'll try to put this up there on an angle, see if it flips over and rolls up. Gives us a shot. That's got to get over more. Yeah, I didn't give it a chance to get over and roll. Bad Caddie. Bad Caddie. So from this spot, the play that I wouldn't typically do, I would honestly go backhand just because this gap's so big, even though I approach forehand most of the time. I don't want to switch and go through this gap on a forehand because that's too close to a play I would do. So we'll go forehand turnover with a proxy, see if we can give it a little run at the basket. That was very close. I thought it might go in. We'll take a 3, which is a birdie. So Bad Caddie, he called the roller, and he didn't know I couldn't throw a roller. All right, so Bad Caddie's not all that bad, right? Take a 3. Off to a solid start, Bad Caddie. Let's keep it going. All right, so our fourth hole here is hole 14, 240-foot straight shot right up the middle, par 3. Now, my typical play is actually to go forehand fairway driver up this big wide open gap, easy birdie. Bad Caddie kind of wants to make me go Spike Heiser up the right gap, but I still feel like that's easiest. I feel like the toughest shot here, and the one that I wouldn't take, is going to be the funnest. We're going to try to throw a understable mid right up the middle and see if we can run it right at the basket. Now, I'm sure a lot of people are looking at this saying that that's the play. That's where my buddy throws, and a lot of people probably go right at it, but just not the play for me. I like the easy swing out. We're going to see if we can just throw this kind of Heiser flip right up that gut. Oh, slipped. I put a little bit too much turn on it. And that'll put us out there, probably just outside the circle right side. Just a little bit too much turn. I was scared I wouldn't hit that gap. That's why I don't go that way. All right, so we're 35 feet long right here. I got a group playing a hole adjacent to me, so I'm going to try to go kind of quick here and putt this out. And it was too low. Oh, bad caddy can't do anything about the putting. All right, so our fifth hole is hole 15, par 3, 206 feet up there. Typically, I'd either go with a forehand fairway driver or mid-range up this left gap, or use the same disc on a backhand, take a little power off it, go up the right side, fade it in there for a nice easy birdie. But bad caddy's saying to take the putter and go right over that branch, see if we can stall it out and fall down in the gap. Right over the branch, but it's gonna be deep. All right, got it over there. It's not too bad. Just got over the branch. All right, little 10-footer. See if we can use the right putter and put this in the basket. Another birdie. All right, so hole number 6 for us is hole number 4 here. 300 foot straight up the gap through these trees. Generally, I'll go with a fairway driver up the right-hand side, fade it in there. We're gonna go forehand with an omen and see if we can get it to fade in and don't hit that one tree. That'll do. That'll do us. All right, so bad caddy put us up here right on about 10 foot out. So just mark this and tap it out. Let's go, bad caddy. Let's go. Bad caddy's doing a pretty good job. All right, so hole 7 for us is hole number 5 here. It's listed as a par 4. It's only 210 feet right up through there. Generally, I go up this easy gap on the left-hand side with the forehand. So we're just gonna go backhand up the right-hand gap, try to go overstable entropy putter, see if we can get it in there. This is not the shot I like. Oh, got a terrible tree kick. It went up the gap, but we kicked the tree, went the wrong way. I think the line was good there. I just didn't give it enough time to fade in through this gap, so I kicked off the tree over here to the right. But we'll see if we can give this a little float around the tree. Float it into the tree. All right, that's one we should have birdied, but bad caddy got us a 3. That's okay. Take it and move on. All right, it all worked out. Hole 8 for us is hole 8, par 4. Big surprise. Only 260 feet straight up there over the bridge. I usually like going right at this mid gap with a mid range. Just kind of straight at it, but today we'll go with a little bit of a baby flex forehand up the left gap. Catch cam is dying. I had to plug a battery back up in catch cam, so hopefully it lives. All right, we want to get a little bit of flex over here and get over the hill. We're aiming at that big white tree out there. If that gets around, it's good. That'll be all right. That'll put us down there around the circle. It was a little bit high, a little bit hyzered, but we'll take it. Okay, so we had the distance good here. We're in here inside circle 1, about a 18-footer, I'd say. See if we can actually make a putt. Bad caddy ain't too bad. And we box it out. It's always player 2. It's always player 2 that makes them. Can't blame the caddy for your putting. All right, final hole for us. Hole 18 we jumped over to on the course. Listed as a par 4 again. 275 feet straight out there. Really only one play. Flat to fade. Mid-range right into the basket, but bad caddy has overruled me and said that we have to go understable mid-range, push the left side, drift it over. Yeah, I moved the camera there a little bit so you can see the tree branches I have to kind of throw right at and get it to drift underneath of them, or right of them. Skip up there a little bit. Bad Caddie might have been right. I got that in the ground a little bit quick, but I think it's in there about 15 foot. All right, Bad Caddie put us up here at 25 feet. Let's see if we can make one putt. Oh, it was weak, but went in. Twice hurts luck. See, that putt was better, but it didn't go in. All right, so that wraps it up for Bad Caddie. Honestly, had no idea I was going to do this video when I came out. It just sounded like a fun idea, so I gave it a shot. If you've never done it before, I'd highly recommend it. Get out there on a course, play around, put yourself in positions to throw shots that you typically don't throw. I think practicing those shots would really help your skill set. But just in general, it was a lot of fun. Get out here and throw some different shapes and just have fun with it. But let me know what you think down in the comments while you're down there. If you wouldn't mind, give the video a like. It would definitely help out the channel. If you're not subscribed, make sure to do so, and we'll see you in the next one.